Hey, fellas, it's me again. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, and I don't feel right. Not because I haven't done one of these, but because I am doing one of these. That's what we're gonna cover today. Actually, it's gonna be forgotten successes, and in in the last one of these, I did say that my perfectionism won. Taking down all the videos. Um, but to be honest, I think that the videos were perfect. Keep saying because I'm so out of practice on speaking. Here you go. Proof of that. But yeah, I've felt weird recently. I've been feeling off, really off the past week or so. That I can't do anything right. That I've got no place in the world. Shit like that. And to be honest, I thought it was about my failures and that I had to do better and that I had to do better and that I had to do better. But realistically, it's not that. I used to be able to do 100 push-ups a day. I used to go to the gym every day. I used to, be more active with my friends. I used to make the people around me happy and I used to make myself happy. But lately it's been tough because I've lost a lot of those successes. I've forgotten about them. And it's not that I've forgotten about them that, I forgot that they happened. It's that I've forgotten how to get to that point. And, some of it's how I lost, you know, that. But when it comes down to how I lost it, it's usually just I got sick. And because I do, I've spoken about it in the past plenty of times. It's a big factor in my life. I've got an auto-inflammatory condition that puts me to bed for literally like 3 days, and it's very very invasive. It's very intrusive. It comes whenever it wants, and it doesn't leave until it says it's had enough. And when I get these bouts of sickness that come again and again, it really does damage me. It really does damage me. In that when I do pick myself up, sometimes it'll pick up everything that I dropped along the way. And that's really what I'm feeling currently. That I've dropped a lot and that I haven't picked up enough. Definitely haven't picked up enough. Because if I have, I would have never stopped these videos. Because to be honest, it's what I'm getting better from a sickness that my perfectionist side really, it's super strict. It's super strict with me. Tells me I have to get this going, then get this going, and get this going, and stresses pile up, and all of a sudden, nothing gets going. And you know what? It's all right. It's all right to be down. It's not all right to stay down, and I feel like I've stayed down more than I'd like to recently, and so that's the reason I'm making this video as maybe scatterbrained, as discombobulated, as like as filled with ums and ahs. I have to get back to doing this shit. It's simple. It's a simple fact. I have to get back to doing this shit. I don't want to be mediocre. I refuse mediocrity in my life, and I refuse to be a letdown to the people who believe in me, and I refuse to be a letdown to, myself, obviously. Who believes in me more than I believe in me, right? I wish the ego was real. I really do. Sometimes I wish the ego was real, but it's not. It's not. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and treat this video as kind of a promise and letter to myself that you'll do better, right? My fucking hair. Back when I did these videos, it wasn't long like this. Obviously, there's like footage of me with like hair, but if I were to, revisit the videos that I'd recorded, it wouldn't look like this. And that kind of upsets me for a little bit because there's a whole both period of growth and, the period where I have fallen, that's missing, and it's an important part of the story. There's no good stories don't have bad parts, but some good stories have missing parts, right? Trying to think of one. I can't think of one. Don't ask me to think of one. Don't even ask me to think of a good story that has bad parts, or like a bad story that has good parts. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I'm just speaking nonsense. But yeah, it's I want to be better for people, but I also don't want to keep confusing myself because sometimes what people want out of me is not what I want out of me, and sometimes what I want out of people is not really, feasible or what they want to do for me. Everyone, everyone comes differently, and it's something I was supposed to end this a little bit ago here now, but everybody has their own view on the world, and it's kind of unavoidable. It's not kind of unavoidable. It is unavoidable how there will be conflicts when people interact with one another. They won't be not every interaction is going to be the same. Not every interaction is going to be pleasant. Not every interaction is going to be negative. Sometimes I feel like I let people down, but realistically, I only let myself down. And sometimes, someone's gonna want something out of me, and I'm not gonna, feed into it. But not feed into it as if it's like a bad thing. But sometimes someone's gonna request something of me, and I won't be available to do it when I once was. And it's those moments that I feel the worst because I feel like I've built an expectation, and I'm not meeting that expectation. But I don't mean anything by it. It's just things change, things are different, and I'm not someone who remains the same, from the day to day. I'll be happy one day and I'll be fucking manic the next. I'll be chill one day and then I'll be bizarre the next. You never know what you're gonna get with me. And especially when it comes to what I've been doing recently, especially like, cause I stream now, right? And I'm gonna end up like recording another video talking about, the year, how it went, cause I moved recently. A month from today, it would have been actually the first day I moved here. So I'm gonna have to record a video for that, and I'm gonna be recording videos for when I travel because I think I'm going to Spain in about a week and a half. Um, but I lost my train of thought. Scatterbrained, I tell you, scatterbrained as hell.